Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. We're just going to do a picking video. Well, we've picked the stuff. We're just going to show you what we've sold over the weekend.
Yeah, it's been quite decent, hasn't it?
It has been a pretty good weekend. So I'll just do a run through prices. So Etsy, we sold 3 items and they were for, one went for $13.24, one went for $13.24 and one went for $23.91. So basically, what is that in real money?
About 54, 45 even quid.
About 45 quid, right? So that's what we did on Etsy. So eBay, we made, out of 18 items, £268.32.
Which is very decent.
So, yeah.
So randomly, since we've taken the pressure off ourselves a bit and relaxed more, our sales have gone up. We haven't been listing every day.
No.
We've been just kind of much more relaxed about it. And somehow, the universe has decided to reward us.
Yeah. So
Makes no sense.
So we'll just show you what we got. By the way, if you hear anything in the background, like music or radio station, our neighbour's having a disco. Right. He's having a disco. So if you can hear anything, but anyway, so I'll start from the top. Shall I start with the best thing that was flogged from my little lot of stuff?
Yes. This was a blinder.
So this sold yesterday. And this has been on for a little while. It's a Lego minifigure. So this is a Star Wars Wolfpack Clone Trooper, 104th Phase 1, and this is from set 7964, which is the Republic Frigate. And he went for a grand total of $54.99, which was full price with £2.80 postage. So he's going large letter. However, we had so many silly offers on him.
Yeah.
Now, originally, I had him with offers on, and we had offers all over the place. 25 quid, 30 quid, 40 quid. We even had somebody message who said, have you got the blaster that goes with him? And I had a look, and I did. So
it's just a generic Star Wars one. It's not anything special.
Yeah, it's generic. So I said, yes, I have the blaster. I can put the blaster with the figure if you want to buy it. And then he came back with, would you accept 30 quid? No. No, and that is what we call a time waster.
So he's been on now for about 2 months, hasn't he?
Yeah. So I held out for, because I took offers off, still getting messages.
Yeah.
Will you accept 40? Will you accept 30? No, then sold full price. So $54.99. So it does prove if you hold out, sometimes these things do go eventually.
Patience is a virtue.
Yes.
And you lost your virtue long ago.
Indeed. Indeed, that be true. Right.
Right, this, you probably saw this in one of our videos. It was in the last auction lot we got, when I had all the trouble and drama. Little Jellycat bunny. It's got a special name.
Albert.
Yeah, Bashful Bunny. And he went for $14.99 plus postage. He's very cute.
Yes.
So he'll probably be someone's Christmas present, I imagine.
So the next thing we have on here is, I'm probably like knocking this microphone, aren't I? With my chin, with my many chins, right? So a laser toner cartridge. Box is a little bit, well, you can see what it is. But that is new in the packet. So that is an S111C black laser toner cartridge for Samsung Express SL, new and sealed. And that went for $6.99 with £3.50 for the postage. So total of $10.49.
And that was also in the Nightmare auction bundle.
Yeah.
I bought a load of expired inks. And quite a few of them sold, actually, I think. This is, well, listed as a ceramic fat chicken. And if you remember, this was in the random bundle that we got from the auction that we didn't actually bid on. I put him on for 20 quid just to see. I think one of our watchers told me that chicken items are sell well. I don't know. Was it Judith? Judith Pride? I don't know. If it was, thank you. If it wasn't, as you were. But he was on for 20 quid. Had an offer of 15. Snapped that one up. Yeah.
So next we have, are you aware of the importance of being earnest? Well, you are now, because this is a programme from 1983 from the Century
Very good year.
Theatre. And it is Well, it's a programme, isn't it? And that went for £4. Was that offer?
Yeah, it was on for a £5. They offered 4.
So that was an offer, and that went for, in total, £6.80. Nice. There you go.
Next, we've got these mighty beans, which are like little bean
Call them a
things.
mighty bean.
Yeah, and some of them have got this little thing that you put over the top and they can talk. Hello, hello. And got these from was it Aylsham? North Walsham charity shop. I bought loads of bags of random little toys. These were in there and they sold for £12.99 plus postage.
Yes. So this is some of our Action Man stock that we are working our way through still. We don't have much left, actually, but we do have a few little bits of stuff. So this is mortar shells, and they're sold as packs of 3. And these went for, because we have got some reductions on Action Man stuff, so they went for £3, and then with the postage, £5.80 for 3 of those. So, yeah. And shall I just quickly do this Action Man thing while I'm here? So this is again Action Man, and it is a pack of 6 grenades. We do, these are pineapple frag grenades. So we do sell these as packs of 6, although we do have a lot of them. And this person spent £5.64 on those little fellas.
All in.
All in, yeah, all in.
And I believe Alexis picked this up from North Walsham charity shop as well for 50p, is that right?
Yeah, about that, yeah, I think it was 50p.
This sold for £4.29 plus post, and it's just a bog standard Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows.
It's a first edition, but as you know, not all first editions are worth a mountain of money. Some of them do have the printing errors, etc., which can drive value up very slightly. But that one, yeah, bog standard. So here we have a CD.
No money in media.
Here we have a CD, which is in a cardboard sleeve, and this is Landfall, not Landfill, which is probably where most people send their media, but this is Landfall, and this is Laurie Anderson and Kronos Quartet CD with a booklet. There you go. And that sold for $9.99, and then with postage $12.79.
That came in a bundle from the auction that we're massively in profit with.
Yeah.
Because we had one CD worth £50, I think, and then we sold others for a tenner.
So we are, I mean, we did at one point, we offered free postage on everything, and then we realised the error of our ways. Some people do offer a combination of paid and free. Yeah. We do everything paid for, basically. So it is transparent to the buyer, then how much they're paying, what they're paying for as well. And we have we do have a few policies. We don't have a huge amount because then it gets confusing. But we do have a few policies so they know exactly what we're sending it by, realistically.
And next, we've had this for absolutely ages. I'd say at least 6 months. And it's a Weathermaster barometer. And it just kind of hooks onto the wall like that. That went for $14.99 plus postage.
Yes. So, hello.
He's cute.
So this is a disemboweled rabbit with a pom-pom for guts.
Yeah. And he smells as well, I think. Does it smell like strawberries or something?
A little bit. He still has a... Do you want to put his guts back in, actually? So this is a Pick Me Pops Surprise Orange Rabbit Mousse. A mousse. Cute scented. So basically, this went for £5, and then with postage added £8.50 for this teeny tiny little plush. Yeah. I mean, I would say somebody may have had that when they were a child, but this is from 2017, so obviously one of their kids want it or something, you know.
Yeah. This is one of our Etsy sales. It's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Garibaldi.
Pirates of the Caribbean mug. And if you've seen Nick and Andrea's video when we went charity shopping with them, I picked 2 of these up for 50p each. And this went for, how much? $12.99, I think, plus postage. It's going to America.
So then we have here 2 CDs. These are actually going to America as well. And these, excuse me, these are Q Magazine. So presumably you got them free with Q Magazine? Maybe? I don't know. But anyway, so we have the Essential Dance and the Essential Chill Out.
So before and after.
So the before and after, yeah. So yeah, dance and then have a bit of a chill out. So basically these went for $9.99 the pair. And then you add the postage and then you add the sales tax, and the buyer paid for these £28.67 for 2 CDs.
You obviously really wanted them.
Yeah, but so you get a lot like that, don't you? You think, like, why don't they look in America for these things? Because surely they're going to pay less, but you don't know. I suppose, you know, unless you're somebody who goes looking for stuff to see what the comparison is between us buying from us and shipping there, or buying within their own country. I suppose it depends what's where and when.
What's where and when and
What's
why.
where, when, why, where.
And this was another Etsy sale. It's a little burly Bursonware dish, I think it's called, or burlyware dish. We've had this for ages. It's been sat on Etsy for ages, and it went for $12.99. And this is going to within England somewhere, but it's just a cute little dish.
Yeah, it's very dishy. So anyway, we have this, and that is an oar. An oar. That is an oar from the Special Mission Pod, which went for $1.99. So all in, he paid, and it's a $4.79.
It's always a he, actually.
Mostly. But yeah, so $4.79 for that little fella. And again, this is our Action Man lot that we're getting through slowly but surely.
Now, I absolutely love this, and I'm very sad to see it go, because it's Hornsey Bronte. It's like a coffee jar. It's got the seal in it still. So that's all. It's lovely. Not that kind of seal. But picked this up in the auction lot, the Nightmare auction lot, I believe. We've got loads of this kind of stuff listed on Etsy at the moment. And that went for, I think it was £15. But because it's a gift, it's only printed off a gift thing, so I can't actually find out.
Well, I can look, and that went for $13.24.
Oh, $13.24, because we've got 20% off on Etsy at the moment.
So this next one is a Lego ostrich, and that's what he looks like. There's
really cute.
little bit of paintwear on him. We only have one, and the set he's from actually has two, so they only bought this one. And it's from the Prince of Persia set 7570 Ostrich Race, and it's a retired set. This actually went for $9.99, and they paid postage, obviously, so £12.79 they paid for this little ostrich. Soz.
That's all right. Oh,
Oops-a-daisy. So here we have some broken plates.
we got these ages ago when we went charity shopping somewhere, but I can't remember. Where was it now? Do you remember? Oh, it was Cromer. We went on holiday for a few midweek, didn't we, into Cromer?
A few nights.
A few nights. I picked these up in a charity shop because, you know, business, pleasure and all that. I think I paid £1 each for them, didn't I?
It wasn't very much, was it?
They've sat around for absolutely ages, but I took an offer of £12 for the pair. So they're you know, really nice. They're not plastic. They're like
broken. Right. Anyway,
not broken.
No. I mean, obviously we're sending them by Royal Mail, so if they're broken when they get there, that's, you know, that's probably a given, isn't it? But anyway, this is HP 56 and 57 black and tricolour ink cartridges, and it says here C665A, if that means anything to anybody. Sealed packs and expired, and obviously, as you know,
ever so slightly expired.
Ever so slightly. If you can see that, are they both the same? You can't make out that date as well as this one. You're going to focus. Come on then, focus. So you can just about see it says November 07. So
yeah,
it's a little bit out of date, isn't it? But somebody still wants them. I suppose even if they're dried, I mean, there is always the chance that these things might be dried. There are kits you can buy to fill them up.
And they were priced very cheaply.
Yes.
Because I wrote in the title expired, in the condition expired, and throughout the thing it expired. And I took a picture of the expired date.
Yes. So these went for £5.50 for the pair. And with postage, they paid £9 all in for those two. So there we go.
I think that's everything.
Is it just Lady Penelope, or have you done
Oh, no,
her?
I haven't done Lady Penelope. This was in a lot of Thunderbird stuff that I bought from my dad. and it's Lady Penelope's little car, and it's got a little. The card is, you know, creased, but I did include it. I threw it in. You know, someone might want it, and that went for.
Someone does want it because they bought it.
And it went for £6.50 on offer. It was on for £9.99, but £6.50. I thought that's absolutely fine. No problem at all, mate.
No problem at all, mate.
No problem at all, mate.
Right. So this next thing is brand new to the channel, and we've decided to launch our own award.
Yes.
So it's not a ceremony, but we would just. This is an award for the what was it again? Sorry.
What a Wiener Award.
The What a Wiener Award. So basically, this is for the latest, person who we've had send an offer. So they've sent an offer. So what we can do is, we'll tell you the item that we have on, which isn't lying about anywhere.
But over there, I'm not getting it down.
So it's a Guitar Hero guitar, and basically they go for £50 in very good condition. So ours isn't very good, but it is still something that could be done up.
Yeah, not tested or anything
it's
like
not
that.
tested because it needs a dongle. We don't have a dongle, but it is still usable. So we halved the price. So 25 quid was what we put it on for, and then we added postage. Now, in reality, if this person had messaged us and said, or sent us an offer with the postage off, we'd have probably had the handoff for it. Yeah. But the award is for these offers that are going to appear on screen.
Yep.
So they sent originally £5 and a penny.
Yep.
Which was declined because you've got to take into consideration that we also pay fees out of that and all that sort of stuff, right? And then when that was declined, they sent £2.99.
Which obviously was declined.
But once that was declined, literally they were poised for this. You could just tell they were just sat there, right? So they were sat there at home in their little bedroom.
In their mum's basement, I reckon.
Furiously, maddeningly, going full pelt at eBay with this stuff. And then they sent this message. So basically, this message was accusing us of being greedy in a roundabout way, admittedly, but they said greed won't get you anywhere. Okay. Now, I looked up their feedback, 0 feedback. So they are a new eBay account. Now, I have this theory that, okay, before I say this, not all young people are this stupid, okay? So not all young people are like this.
No.
But they could be, right? Or they could just be somebody who is very naive in general, right? As well as to how eBay works. So this message, greed will not get you anywhere. Best of luck. Right, this basically indicates they have no idea how eBay works, for a start. That if you're going to send offers, they need to be within the realms of what would be reasonable. So what you would do, I suppose, is you would look the item up and you would say, okay, I could probably get away with trimming about 5 quid off this, maybe 10 quid if I'm being really cheeky. But I'm not going to go too far into the realms of a fiver or 3 quid, because that's not reasonable, is it? For anything. Unless, of course, it's already dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Right. But it's that first part that got me. So this is going to be a mini rant, I think, coming on. I can feel we should have a blood pressure meter somewhere on screen. However, for someone to say greed doesn't get you anywhere denotes that they are massively naive to the way that the world works. Because I'm pretty sure there are millionaires out there, multi-millionaires, billionaires who would probably say different and act different. You can't tell me there are companies where they've made millions and billions of bloody pounds and that person who has started that company sits there and goes, well, I can't really be greedy. You know what?
I've got enough money now.
Yeah, I've got enough money. You know what? When I came into work today, my limo passed this homeless guy on the street. I think I'm going to nip back and I'm going to tell him if he wants my company so he can make loads of money as well. No. Okay. But that's not the
Not how
way
it
the world works, you know. So there is basically this thing where the world, okay, so money makes the world go round, and with money you get greed. That's how it works. Money equals greed. Not in every case. There are some people who are incredibly selfless and really generous and really charitable. Oh God. However, everybody has something they're greedy over. Okay, so it doesn't have to be money, does it? It can be anything. You could be greedy over your favourite food. You could be greedy over the clothes that you want. You could be greedy over the shoes that you want.
Or your time.
Yeah, or greedy about your time. You could be greedy over something. And everybody has something they are greedy about. And this person who has said greed doesn't get you anywhere is greedy about something. They're greedy about something. So stuff like this.
Obviously getting a bargain.
Yeah. And when I looked actually on their account, they are selling something at the moment, and they have got it on for the price that is the going rate. But they've got it on for an auction, and the start price is 100. Now, not being funny, but if they weren't greedy about wanting, you know,
Fair price.
wanting a fair price about that, surely they would have marked that up for a start price of 10, 20 quid, so that somebody whose family wants to buy that, right, for them for Christmas, because, you know, maybe they're a kid, maybe they don't have much money, they see that low start price and they snap it up. But honestly, I won't even go there with that stuff, because there is plenty of greed in this world, and it is a massively naive thing to say. It really is.
And we're not greedy. We do accept very reasonable offers, don't we? We're very, you know, fair. But this wasn't a fair offer. So
there's a difference between a fair offer and a piss take. And I don't know whether, I think, okay, mini rant, I think there might have been quite a massive smattering of entitlement that went with this one as well. So not only were they naive about the fact that, you know, let's face it, probably blah, 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 most people in the world are going to be greedy about some little thing, even if it's a little thing, right? Basically, they're also entitled, thinking that they can get that for a fiver, and when they're not back, they reduce what they offer. And that shows naivety combined with entitlement over this.
But we don't let it bother us, do we?
No, we don't. But that's why we've invented the wiener
What a
award.
wiener.
Because basically, like, you know, it's
loads of them out there,
silly,
isn't
isn't it? I mean, I had a mini rant about it because I just felt like this is silly. Because it wasn't so much that they were taking the piss, it was the fact that they then back it up with a silly comment. It was a silly comment, wasn't it? But it is just the sheer fact that it does take the piss. And
So
they're justifying it
what we
by saying
would
we're
like-
greedy.
Yeah, we're not greedy. What we would like is for you to make us feel better, and send us in your candidates for a What a Wiener
Yeah.
award, and a mention on the channel, because I know all resellers have these people who send them ridiculous messages, stupid offers, you know, returns and all that kind of nonsense. So
Yeah, what is the most stupid bloody, you know, message you've ever had, or silly reason, or just any sort of bullshit, right? What is the most bullshitty thing that you've had through offers or messages or anything? And we will in the next one, we will in a few episodes' time.
yeah, give me a chance, fighting chance.
Yeah, fighting chance to read them all, etc. We will give out another Wiener award, but to one of your lot, right?
Yeah.
One of the ones you've had, one of the people you've had who have been a massive piss taker and then justified the piss taking, or they have just, you know, they've just been a bit of an arsehole, really, whatever. But yeah, we're not angry about it. In fact, when I read it last night...
She's not angry, she's disappointed.
I'm disappointed. But when I read it last night, I thought it was hilarious, if I'm honest with you, because it was just so like, oh, this is random rubbish now, this is silly. But it is a bit of a rant, because I suppose in a sense, because it seems just so naive. Just so naive to think that greed doesn't get you anywhere. does, doesn't it?
does.
Let's face
We're not
it.
greedy, but greed does. I think Elon Musk could have something to say about that.
I think a
wouldn't
lot of these multi-million and billionaires would have something to say to differ. That actually, if you, I suppose, and okay, right, in theory, let's get philosophical. Any ambition requires a little bit of greed to want that desperately.
they? But is it greed?
Is it greed?
Is it greed to want what you want?
But I suppose it depends how you go about getting it as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if you want to get this by piss taking and stepping on everybody else, then that would be great. But if it's, I don't know, it's a weird one, isn't it?
It is a weird
it's a really
one.
weird one.
But
Anyway,
shall we move on to something more light-hearted? Apart from, Alexis's wiener. As you might have seen, we are doing a charity raffle on Friday at 6 p.m. live on YouTube. If you could all join us, that would be wonderful. YouTube. We're doing a quiz with Nick and Andrea, JP, and the wonderful Lainey is going to be asking all the questions. She's got it ready. I think there is a general knowledge and a catchphrase round, I do believe.
catchphrase.
And we're
If
very
you
good
see
at
it,
catchphrase.
say it.
Yeah. But
There's
raffle,
Chip. What's he doing?
but there are tickets
Not
available
sponsored.
on sale now. They're £2 each. If you go to the Just Giving page, I'll put the link in our description. If you click on that, write the word raffle and then your name, like an identifiable name. Don't just put Dave or John, just so we know who's what. And then
And because that's your name,
and
David
no,
John.
Yeah, Dave or John. It's a funny name, isn't it? Oh, and I've just had a message from Andrea. This is the raffle prize from me. It's a studio pottery bowl.
But we are having, you said this, haven't you, on Wednesday? The live that we were going to do?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing a live on Wednesday and we'll show you all the prizes then.
Yeah.
But there are some corkers, absolute corkers.
There are some prizes that actually, because some people have sent stuff to us and some people haven't. So we will have to figure out how to show the ones that haven't. I'm sure we'll figure it out, you know.
And if you followed us from the start, you know that we're kind of like a booby prize, hence the stick in a cup. So there will be a few booby prizes, and you'll have the chance to pick a prize when your ticket's pulled out, or spin the wheel.
Yeah.
And when you spin the wheel, whatever it lands on is yours, and you can't change your mind after it's selected. I don't know, bit of wood.
Yeah, we will have a mystery prize, won't we? Which is the booby prize, which I think will be hilariously funny. I'm sure. Whatever we find,
It'll be funny to us anyway, and that's all that matters.
Of course it will. Yeah.
Yeah. But go to our Just Giving page if you can. Donate. Minimum is £2 because that's their rules, not ours. But you can buy as many tickets as you want. I'll put you in my little spreadsheet, and I'll allocate all of the tickets. Friday morning. I love a spreadsheet. Friday morning, I'll make the spreadsheet available so everyone knows their numbers, and then ready for Friday night, really. But that's us. But we would like to raise as much as possible. We've done £80 so far of our £300 target, which is amazing. I'm about to say who it's for. It's for the Trussell Trust, and what they do is they organise and contribute towards food banks across the United Kingdom. And I don't know about you, but I think it's disgusting in this day and age that the people out there can't even eat. And Judith Pride did actually say she does volunteer for the Trussell Trust. I think she said the Trussell Trust. And people will always forget to donate things like cleaning products, and people, they're in need as well. So if you can pop something like that in the baskets at the supermarket.
Would they accept something like animal food as well?
Yeah,
because
I
people
think.
forget about that too, that actually they may have a dog or a cat that needs feeding.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, what can you buy for £2? Box of mince pies? Do you really need any more mince pies?
I mean, going back to greed, you bought, you know who you are. You bought a box of mince pies, didn't you? And then you ate them.
all.
And you ate them all, and then you're going to
surely
replace
give you
them.
the shits.
Probably.
How
Actually,
many tins of celebrations do you need, really? I mean, they're not as good as they used to be.
This is what's called hard sell, basically.
This is guilt tripping.
Yeah. Oh, guilt tripping too. Yeah. Why not?
But the more the merrier. The more we can raise, the better, really. Because no one wants anyone to be hungry at any time of year, let alone Christmas. But that's a bit serious for us now, isn't it? So we better tell a joke or something. I haven't got any.
Well, there we go. A joke, eh?
Echo, tell me a Christmas joke.
What did one snowman say to the other?
What did one snowman say to the other?
Smell carrots.
Do you smell carrots?
Really? See, now Jeff Bezos is a multi-billionaire, millionaire, blah, 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 and all that sort of stuff. And this is the sort of jokes that Alexa comes out with.
Awful. But thanks again for watching. Come and join us on Wednesday for our live, and we'll talk more about the raffle and show you what prizes we've been given and what we have.
Yeah.
And have a natter as well, like we always do.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, please like and subscribe. We're getting closer to our 1,000 subscribers, which is wonderful. Yeah, that's it basically.
Yeah, and turn your notifications on so that when we do post anything or we're about to go live or whatever, you get notified that that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So that you won't miss stuff, which obviously would be terrible. Would be terrible, wouldn't it? It would be awful. In fact,
Yeah.
it could be potentially the worst thing that could ever happen to you. So you need to go and get those notifications on.
You do, yeah. Life or death situation.
Not that I'm over-exaggerating that in any way, shape or form.
But yeah.
But it's crucial to your existence.
Thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you all on Wednesday.
Bye.
You'll make this rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.